Mr. Ashok Shinde, Business Development Manager, Red Lion Controls, Middle East and SAARC. He is currently responsible for driving business growth for Red Lion Industrial Automation and Networking Products in Middle East and SAARC region. He has nearly 20 years of experience in industrial automation and networking products. He has worked as BDM, FAE, and sales executive in the SEA, SAARC, and across the Middle East. He is involved with assessing distributors and actively identifying and developing new businesses by building customer relationship with region, supporting the sales organization through management on medium to large scale project opportunities to help win businesses. Today, Mr. Shinde will talk about industrial data acquisition for diverse plants, provides a seamless IT-OT convergence. So delegates, let's welcome Mr. Ashok.
Red Lion is a US-based company and has been delivering innovative solutions to global markets since 1972 through communication, monitoring, and control for industrial automation and networking. So we, as a Red Lion, we are a manufacturer of industrial automation and networking products, which is helping most of the companies enabling worldwide to gain real-time data visibility that drives productivity. Red Lion is a part of Spectris PLC, is the UK-based company listed in London Stock Exchange. Spectris is the productivity enhancing instrumentation and control company. So in my today's session, I'll be talking about industrial data for seamless IT and OT convergence. So IT-OT convergence is the kind of integration of IT with OT, and how our products with supports for the seamless integration. So I'll talk about in my next session. Let's start. Red Lion Controls, we are manufacturer of industrial products. We manufacture industrial networking, industrial automation products. So all our products, most of the products are manufactured in USA, which follows certain testing, also with the high vibration and shock and most of the temperature conditions. So in industrial networking, we have Ethernet switches, which is normally used as many locations in many different verticals. In Ethernet switches, we have unmanaged switches. So certain types of switches here. Monitored switches are part of unmanaged switch, but it is used for monitoring purpose with using certain softwares. So we have softwares which we do not charge. So customer can use these softwares for monitoring the switches. Also, we manufacture managed switches and PoE switches also. Routers, which is used in most of the IT, IoT applications that we manufacture for different verticals. In industrial networking, we do have cellular MTM, communication converters, and Profinet series switches, which is used for Profinet connectivity. Industrial automation, in industrial automation portfolio, we have PID controllers, data acquisition systems, which is again the part of different IoT applications. RTUs models are used in oil and gas applications, which is again the part of IoT communications. HMIs, panel meters. So our HMIs are with the rugged facility, so can be withstand with the high temperature. Panel meters are used for connecting the field signals and converting those signals and connecting it to IoT network. In manufacturing line, we are providing our products, which is called productivity station for accessing the production line, production data. Edge controlling, this is our new product, which is for supporting the networking gateway options and also the protocol gateway functionality. So in my next, I'll talk about the access of IT to OT data. Challenges. So what are the challenges we are facing in the factory automation? So when we convert OT data to IT or IT to OT, we are facing some challenges. So those challenges is OT-IP divide. So the first challenge is need to synchronize data both at OT level and as well as the IT level, which will help company in order to work efficiently. So we face these challenges everywhere. When you visit any manufacturing plant, this is the challenge what we observe of dividing OT and IT. So OT-IT divide, we are here to discuss some consideration for the OT-IT divide. I guess perhaps we should start with what is it. The OT-IT divide is the challenge of managing industrial assets and their operational uptime with the infrastructure and teams required to keep the systems operating secure. The divide comes from a variety of different areas, but ultimately is rooted with asset ownership. For example, hopefully we can recognize that our automation engineer have owned, deployed, operated, and maintained the PLC on the factory floor. However, as these devices are now connected to industrial Ethernet networks, the struggle for who owns the PLC, the hardware or software configuration is becoming unclear. This concept of connecting more assets and moving data is what is blurring the line between asset owner. The OT-IT divide, goal misalignment. If you look at the OT-IT divide, another way we can break down the responsibilities of each department. While the overall goal of both departments may be to keep the company producing goods, each team has very different approaches to achieving that. It is typically responsible for, IT is typically responsible for security, accessibility, network, reliability, and scalability. Whereas OT is in charge of production uptime, throughput, efficiency, quality, and safety. As we continue to connect more automation equipments, the line of who is responsible will continue to be moving line. Is one team responsible for the hardware and the other responsible for how it is configured, how the accountability is established? Next challenge. Due to the challenge here is to production architecture transition, because the equipment what we use currently, those should evolve with the next technologies. So the future, so whatever equipment we are using here should be capable of future technology. So this is also the second challenge. In the previous challenge, we talked about using the same products, existing legacy products. And the next challenge is if we are using new products, that should be accept the next evolution. So these are the certain challenges what we observed at most of the manufacturing plant. The production are changing. So earlier on the left side, you can see here, it is the pyramid type and where the data is in the level format. So for example, input-output signals are connected to the PLC. Then PLC connected to the SCADA. And then SCADA connects to the, the ERP or MES system. But now it is changing with agent-based system. So here, the production line where the input signal should connect to any level. So this is the requirement of the market now. Now here, how the red line is, what solution red line is providing here. You can see on the middle side, Crimson Solutions. So Crimson Solutions is our product with the software, which connects all different levels. It connects to the input-output signals because it has got onboard IOs. It also connects to the PLC. It has got 300 different protocols for connecting the well-branded, the most of the PLCs available or devices available in the market. Also is connects to the SCADA. And then it supports the SQL communication, which will connect all data to the cloud. It connects to the MQTT options. So the one solution for connecting different levels. Crimson program. So left side, I have mentioned here the Crimson software. Right side, there are the products. So we have products in data acquisition, advanced touchscreen, ruggedized controller, which is used for the harsh environment, and ruggedized advanced touchscreen, which is our HMIs. It helps for simplify the connectivity. Simple connection is suppose the graphical based configuration, where it's supposed for the simple connection. There is option for selecting the target protocol. As I said previously, it supports 300 protocol. So the device with software comes with the protocol inbuilt in the system. Multi-protocol conversion, single device will connect 20 simultaneous conversions. So if you have one protocol and wants to connect to another protocol, single device supports that. Likewise, we can connect 20 different systems in one system. Also, with the new technology of IoT, the data is now forwarding to MQTT connectors. For PLC, configuration, it also supports the IEC 61131. So all features are available in this one device, and it supports the simplified connectivity. Next slide. This is the configuration. This is the GUI base of our software. You can see here, it's graphical user interface. It's a kind of SCADA software. It is used for configuring all our products. New device, FlexEdge controller, which is a part of the IoT market now. So we have supplied this device in many of the IoT applications. Now, as I said in my previous slide, IT-OT convergence, IT-OT interconnections. So how this device helps to connect to IT-OT? It has got the 300 protocols, and then it also supports the virtual HMI functionality, where we can use certain display pages to access these screens from remotely. For OT, as for OT, it is normally for connecting hardware. So it has got functions of connecting PLCs on with using various connection options. So it uses it has got the SMS functionality for monitoring data. Also, the alarms can be monitored with using SMS or any kind of alarming facility. For IT, as it supports the ERP connection, it supports the MQTT connection. So the data coming from the lower side, the bottom side, it is going to connect to your remote side with using SQL Sync or ERP system. Also, it is a part of our networking products. We highly supports or supply the security in all products. So it has got all security functions in the products, whereas the data will be sent to your remote system, and it has got the pre-configured cloud provider, right? Azure, Google, Ignition, Amazon, which are the part of IoT again. And as I said, with this high security, it gives the options to connect data remotely. Controller, the hardware, left side, it is a compact design, and so this comes with the one slide. On the left side, this is the one product. It has got the one slide option, where we can add GPRS connectivity or Ethernet connectivity. Also, it has got certain 2 Ethernet ports, 3 serial ports for connecting the field devices. Also, the analog sensors and PID will be connected on the products. The right side, it supports the 3 slides model, addition to the Wi-Fi cell and 5G, 4G ring. Also, it has got options of connecting more IOs to the device. And now I'll talk about what are the packages comes in the hardware itself. There are 4 different variants. One is with networking gateway, because in IoT, security is the preference of many customers. So it supports the networking gateway. You can see here on the first, it gives the options of firewall, radius. So those are the used for the security functions. The protocol gateway, it has got all the facility of networking gateway. Addition to that, it supports 300 drivers. IoT connectors for connecting data to remote. OPC UA for connecting data to MES. And then the next one is advanced IoT gateway, which comes with the all functionality of protocol gateway. Addition to that, it supports the data logging, virtual HMI. The last one, last but not least, advanced automation controller, which comes with all the functions of advanced IoT gateway. Addition to that, it supports the IEC 61131 configuration. We have some customer references. So productivity station, you can see here we have supplied this for minimizing the downtime. Various utilities in UK, where we supplied FlexEdge device for remote data monitoring. Constar Automotive, it is from Chennai for accessing data assembly line alarm monitoring. Brightex Romer, which is the manufacturer of child car seat, here we are supplied our productivity station. With this, this is my last slide. Thank you very much.